Falls are more than just accidents, they're a leading cause of injury among seniors, often resulting in fractures, hospital visits, and even a loss of independence. But here's the good news. Many falls can be prevented with proactive measures, particularly through targeted exercises that improve strength, balance, and flexibility. After 60, staying strong isn't just about maintaining muscle tone, it's about safeguarding your mobility, confidence, and overall quality of life. Today, we're going to focus on 3 essential exercises specifically designed to help you prevent falls and stay strong as you age. These exercises aren't complicated or intimidating. They're simple, effective movements you can do at home or with minimal equipment. Whether you're already active or just starting out, these strategies will empower you to take control of your physical health and reduce your risk of falling. So let's dive right in and start with the first exercise, strengthening your legs. Strong legs are your foundation. They support your body weight, allow you to move freely, and play a crucial role in preventing falls. As we age, muscle mass naturally declines, a condition known as sarcopenia, but this process can be slowed or even reversed with consistent strength training. Building lower body strength not only improves your ability to walk, climb stairs, and stand up from a chair, but also enhances your stability when navigating uneven surfaces or unexpected obstacles. One of the best exercises for strengthening your legs is the sit-to-stand movement, also known as the chair squat. This functional exercise mimics one of the most common movements in daily life, getting up from a seated position, and targets key muscle groups like your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. Here's how to do it. 1. Start by sitting on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. 2. Cross your arms over your chest or extend them straight out in front of you for balance. 3. Lean slightly forward, press through your heels, and stand up without using your hands for support. 4. Pause briefly at the top, then slowly lower yourself back down to the chair. Repeat this movement 8-10 times, aiming for 2 or 3 sets. If standing up without assistance feels challenging, don't worry, you can use the armrests for extra stability until you build strength. Over time, you'll notice that rising from a seated position becomes easier, which translates to greater confidence in everyday activities. Another excellent leg-strengthening exercise is the wall sit. This isometric movement builds endurance in your thighs and glutes while also engaging your core. To perform a wall sit, 1. Stand with your back against a wall and your feet about 2 feet away from it. 2. Slide your back down the wall until your knees are bent at approximately a 90-degree angle, as if you're sitting in an invisible chair. 3. Hold this position for 10-20 seconds, gradually increasing the duration as your strength improves. The wall sit challenges your muscles to work statically, which is great for building endurance and stability. Plus, it's easy to modify if holding the position feels too difficult. Adjust your stance so your knees are less bent, or shorten the duration of each hold. For those looking to add variety, incorporating resistance bands into your routine can provide additional benefits. For example, banded leg lifts target smaller stabilizing muscles around your hips and ankles, which are critical for balance. Loop a resistance band around your thighs, just above your knees, and perform side-lying leg lifts or mini squats. These small movements pack a big punch when it comes to fall prevention. Let me share a story that highlights the transformative power of leg-strengthening exercises. A man named Harold, who was 71, had always been active but began noticing weakness in his legs after recovering from a minor surgery. Simple tasks like climbing stairs or getting out of a car became daunting, leaving him fearful of falling. Determined to regain his strength, Harold started doing sit-to-stands and wall sits every other day. At first, he could barely complete 5 repetitions, but within weeks, he noticed significant improvements not just in his leg strength, but also in his overall confidence. He no longer hesitated before standing up from a chair or walking across the room. These exercises gave him back his independence and reminded him that staying strong is possible at any age. Now that we've covered the importance of strengthening your legs, let's move on to the second exercise, improving your balance. Balance is the cornerstone of fall prevention, yet it's often overlooked in fitness routines. Stay tuned, because this step will reveal how simple balance exercises can dramatically reduce your risk of falling and keep you steady on your feet. Balance might seem like something you either have or don't have, but the truth is, it's a skill that can be improved with practice. Think of your sense of balance as a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it becomes. Poor balance increases your risk of tripping, stumbling, or losing footing, especially on uneven terrain or during sudden movements. By incorporating specific exercises into your routine, you can enhance your stability and feel more secure in your daily activities. One of the simplest and most effective ways to improve balance is the single leg stand. This exercise trains your body to stabilize itself on one foot, mimicking real-life scenarios like stepping over a curb or reaching for an item on a high shelf. Here's how to do it safely. 1. Stand near a countertop, table, or sturdy chair for support. 2. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and try to balance on the other leg for 10-15 seconds. 3. Switch legs and repeat. As your balance improves, challenge yourself by letting go of the support surface for a few seconds or closing your eyes only if you feel stable. You can also progress to dynamic variations, such as performing single leg stands while tossing a soft ball back and forth with a partner. Another powerful balance exercise is heel-to-toe walking, which replicates the narrow base of support required for many daily tasks. To perform this exercise, 1. Find a clear path along a hallway or stretch of floor. 2. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot, creating a straight line as you walk. 3. Take 10-15 steps forward, then turn around and return to your starting point. This exercise challenges your coordination and proprioception, your awareness of where your body is in space, making it easier to navigate tight spaces or recover from minor slips. For added difficulty, consider trying the tandem stance. Stand with one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toe, and hold the position for 10-30 seconds. This static pose strengthens your ankles and calves while sharpening your balance reflexes. Let me share another inspiring example. A woman named Evelyn, who was 68, had always prided herself on her agility, but after experiencing a minor fall, she became hyper-aware of her wobbly balance. Concerned about future accidents, Evelyn decided to incorporate balance exercises into her daily routine. She began with single-leg stands while holding onto her kitchen counter, gradually working up to longer holds without support. Within months, she regained her steadiness and even resumed her favorite hobby, gardening, without fear of toppling over. These exercises didn't just protect her from falls, they restored her sense of freedom and self-assurance. Now that we've explored how to strengthen your legs and improve your balance, let's transition to the third and final exercise, enhancing your flexibility. Flexibility is often underestimated, but it plays a vital role in fall prevention by ensuring your joints and muscles remain supple and responsive. Stay tuned, because this step will show you how stretching can keep you agile and resilient as you age. Flexibility is the unsung hero of fall prevention. Tight muscles and stiff joints can limit your range of motion, making it harder to react quickly or adjust your posture when you lose balance. Incorporating regular stretching into your routine keeps your body nimble, reduces stiffness, and lowers your risk of injury during falls. One of the best stretches for seniors is the calf stretch, which targets the muscles in the lower legs that are essential for walking and maintaining balance. Tight calves can affect your gait and increase your likelihood of stumbling, so keeping them flexible is crucial. Here's how to perform a calf stretch. 1. Stand facing a wall with your hands resting on it for support. 2. Step 1 foot back, keeping both heels on the ground. 3. Bend your front knee slightly while pressing the heel of your back foot into the floor. 4. Hold the stretch for 15-30 seconds, then switch sides. This stretch not only relieves tension in your calves, but also promotes better alignment throughout your lower body. Another excellent option is the hamstring stretch, which loosens the muscles along the back of your thighs. Tight hamstrings can pull on your pelvis, leading to poor posture and reduced mobility. To perform a seated hamstring stretch. 1. Sit on the edge of a chair with one leg extended straight in front of you, heel resting on the floor. 2. Hinge forward slightly at the hips, keeping your back straight until you feel a gentle stretch in the back of your thigh. 3. Hold for 15-30 seconds, then switch legs. For those seeking a full-body stretch, cat-cow poses borrowed from yoga are incredibly beneficial. These fluid movements warm up your spine, shoulders, and hips while promoting relaxation. To perform cat-cow. 1. Get on your hands and knees, aligning your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. 2. Inhale deeply, arching your back and lifting your head and tailbone toward the ceiling cow pose. 3. Exhale slowly, rounding your spine and tucking your chin to your chest, cat pose. 4. Repeat for 5-10 breath cycles. These stretches not only enhance flexibility, but also encourage mindfulness, helping you stay present and attuned to your body's needs. Let me leave you with one final story. A man named James, who was 73, struggled with stiffness in his lower back and legs, making it uncomfortable to bend down or twist his torso. After consulting with his doctor, he began incorporating daily stretches into his morning routine. Within weeks, he noticed a dramatic improvement in his flexibility and comfort level. Tasks that once felt daunting, like tying his shoes or reaching for items on high shelves, became effortless again. Stretching didn't just preserve his mobility, it reignited his zest for life, reminding him that aging doesn't mean giving up on movement. Now that we've covered the 3 essential exercises, strengthening your legs, improving your balance, and enhancing your flexibility, it's time to talk about how to combine these practices into a cohesive routine. Each exercise targets a different aspect of fall prevention, and when performed together, they create a powerful synergy that boosts your overall strength, stability, and agility. But knowing what to do is only half the battle. Staying consistent and overcoming common barriers are equally important for long-term success. Let's start by addressing one of the biggest challenges many seniors face: finding the motivation to stick with an exercise routine. It's easy to feel overwhelmed or discouraged, especially if you're new to structured physical activity. The key is to approach your workouts with a mindset of progress, not perfection. Small, incremental changes add up over time, and celebrating each milestone, no matter how minor it seems, can keep you motivated. One effective strategy is to set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get stronger," try setting a goal like, "I will perform 10 sit-to-stands without using my hands for support within the next month." This gives you a clear target to work toward and makes it easier to track your progress. Writing down your goals in a journal or sharing them with a friend can also increase accountability and provide an extra layer of encouragement. Another way to stay motivated is to pair your exercises with activities you enjoy. If you love listening to music, create a playlist of upbeat songs to accompany your workout. If you prefer socializing, invite a friend or family member to join you for a session of tandem, walking, or seated stretches. Making exercise a pleasurable experience increases the likelihood that you'll stick with it in the long run. Next, let's discuss how to create a balanced routine that incorporates all three types of exercises: strength, balance, and flexibility without feeling overwhelming. Consistency is more important than intensity, so aim for short, manageable sessions rather than long, exhausting workouts. A good starting point is dedicating 10-15 minutes per day to these exercises, gradually increasing the duration as your confidence and stamina improve. Here's a sample weekly schedule to help you get started. Monday, leg strengthening sit-to-stands plus wall sits Tuesday. Balance training single leg stands plus heel-to-toe walking Wednesday. Flexibility calf stretches plus hamstring stretches Thursday. Rest or light stretching cat-cow poses Friday. Repeat Monday's routine Saturday. Combine balance and flexibility tandem stance plus seated stretches Sunday. Active recovery gentle walking or yoga. Feel free to adjust this schedule based on your personal preferences and energy levels. For instance, if mornings are your most energetic time, complete your exercises then. If evenings work better, make it part of your wind-down routine. The key is to find a rhythm that fits seamlessly into your lifestyle. Of course, no discussion of exercise would be complete without addressing common barriers that might arise along the way. One frequent concern among seniors is fear of injury. While it's natural to worry about straining a muscle or losing balance during unfamiliar movements, there are several precautions you can take to minimize risk. 1. Warm up before starting. Spend 5 minutes doing gentle movements like marching in place or arm circles to prepare your muscles and joints for activity. 2. Use support when needed. Chairs, walls, or countertops can serve as stabilizing aids during balance exercises. Don't hesitate to rely on them until you feel secure enough to let go. 3. Listen to your body. Pain is not the same as discomfort. If something feels wrong, stop immediately and consult your doctor if necessary. 4. Start slow and progress gradually. If an exercise feels too challenging at first, modify it to suit your current abilities. For example, instead of performing a full sit-to-stand without support, use the armrests of the chair until you build strength. Similarly, hold onto a stable surface during single-leg stands or heel-to-toe walking until your balance improves. 5. Stay hydrated and rest when needed. Dehydration can lead to dizziness or fatigue, increasing your risk of falls. Keep a water bottle nearby and take breaks as needed to ensure you're exercising safely. By taking these precautions, you can minimize risks while maximizing the benefits of your routine. Remember, the goal isn't to push yourself to exhaustion, it's to move your body in ways that promote strength, stability, and resilience. Another common barrier is lack of space or equipment. Many seniors worry they don't have access to a gym or fancy gear, but the beauty of these exercises is their simplicity. You don't need expensive machines or large areas to get started. All you need is a sturdy chair, a wall, and a bit of open floor space. Resistance bands are optional and affordable if you'd like to add variety, but they're not mandatory for success. If mobility issues make it difficult to stand for extended periods, seated versions of these exercises can be just as effective. For instance, you can perform seated leg lifts to strengthen your thighs or practice seated torso twists to enhance flexibility. The key is to adapt the movements to your unique circumstances, ensuring they remain safe and enjoyable. Let me share a story that highlights how overcoming barriers can lead to transformative results. A woman named Margaret, who was 76, lived in a small apartment with limited room to move around. Initially, she assumed she couldn't exercise effectively without access to a gym or outdoor space. However, after learning about the sit-to-stand movement and single-leg stands, she realized she could incorporate these exercises into her daily routine using her dining chair and kitchen counter. She even turned her hallway into a makeshift track for heel-to-toe walking. Within weeks, Margaret noticed improvements in her leg strength and balance, allowing her to navigate her home with greater ease. What started as skepticism transformed into empowerment, proof that anyone, regardless of their environment, can take steps to prevent falls and stay strong. Now let's talk about the importance of consistency and how to make exercise a sustainable habit. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting overnight results. Building strength, improving balance, and enhancing flexibility take time, patience, and repetition. To stay consistent, focus on creating routines that feel natural and rewarding rather than burdensome. One helpful tip is to anchor your exercises to existing habits. For example, if you always drink a cup of tea in the morning, use that time to do a few stretches or calf raises. If you watch TV in the evenings, dedicate commercial breaks to practicing single-leg stands or marching in place. Linking new behaviors to established ones makes them easier to adopt and maintain. Another strategy is to track your progress. Use a calendar or journal to record which exercises you completed each day, noting any improvements or challenges you encountered. Seeing your efforts written down can reinforce your commitment and remind you of how far you've come. Apps designed for senior fitness, such as Silver Sneakers Go or MyFitnessPal, can also help you log workouts and celebrate milestones along the way. Finally, don't underestimate the power of community. Exercising with others, even virtually, can boost motivation and accountability. Consider joining a local senior fitness class, participating in online workout groups, or partnering with a friend who shares your goals. Having someone cheer you on or share tips can make all the difference when staying consistent feels tough. Now that we've explored the 3 essential exercises, strengthening your legs, improving your balance, and enhancing your flexibility, and discussed strategies for staying consistent and overcoming barriers, it's time to bring everything together. These exercises aren't just isolated movements, they're interconnected tools designed to protect your body, boost your confidence, and empower you to live life fully after 60. By combining them into a cohesive routine, you're not just preventing falls, you're investing in your independence, vitality, and overall well-being. Let's recap what we've learned so far and highlight how these exercises work in harmony to support fall prevention and long-term strength. Strengthening your legs provides the foundation you need to move confidently through daily activities, whether it's climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or walking across uneven terrain. Exercises like sit-to-stands and wall sits target key muscle groups, ensuring your lower body remains robust and capable. Improving your balance is equally critical. Balance isn't just about avoiding falls, it's about feeling steady and secure in every step you take. Single-leg stands, heel-to-toe walking, and tandem stances train your body to react quickly and efficiently, reducing your risk of stumbling or losing footing. Over time, these exercises enhance your proprioception, your awareness of where your body is in space, making you more agile and resilient. Finally, flexibility ties everything together by keeping your muscles and joints supple. Tight calves, hamstrings, or hips can restrict your range of motion and compromise your posture, increasing your likelihood of tripping or falling. Incorporating stretches like calf stretches, hamstring stretches, and cat-cow poses ensures your body remains nimble and responsive, allowing you to move freely without discomfort. When combined, these three components, strength, balance, and flexibility, create a powerful trifecta that supports lifelong mobility. Each exercise reinforces the others, amplifying their benefits and helping you build a strong, stable foundation for aging gracefully. To illustrate this synergy, consider the story of Robert, who was 72 when he decided to prioritize his physical health. After experiencing a minor fall while reaching for an item on a high shelf, Robert realized he needed to take action to prevent future accidents. He began incorporating sit-to-stands to strengthen his legs, single-leg stands to improve his balance, and calf stretches to enhance his flexibility. At first, he struggled with consistency, but by setting small, achievable goals and celebrating each victory, he gradually built momentum. Within months, Robert noticed significant improvements not just in his physical abilities, but also in his confidence. Tasks that once felt daunting became effortless, and he no longer hesitated to tackle household chores or explore new hobbies. These exercises didn't just protect him from falls, they gave him back his freedom and zest for life. So, what does all of this mean for you? How can you translate these insights into actionable steps that fit seamlessly into your daily routine? Here are 5 practical tips to guide you. 1. Start small and build gradually. Don't try to do everything at once. Begin with 1 or 2 exercises that feel manageable, then add more as you gain strength and confidence. For example, start with sit-to-stands and single-leg stands before progressing to dynamic movements like heel-to-toe walking. 2. Create a routine that works for you. Consistency is key, so find times and places where you can comfortably incorporate these exercises into your day. Pair them with existing habits, like stretching while watching TV or practicing balance exercises during phone calls. 3. Use support when needed. There's no shame in relying on chairs, walls, or countertops for stability during balance exercises. Safety always comes first, and using support allows you to challenge yourself without risking injury. 4. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to log your workouts, noting improvements in strength, balance, and flexibility. Seeing your progress written down can motivate you to keep going, even on days when you feel discouraged. 5. Celebrate every milestone, whether it's completing 10 sit-to-stands without assistance or holding a single-leg stand for 30 seconds. Acknowledge your achievements. Positive reinforcement keeps you motivated and reminds you of your capabilities. It's also important to recognize that exercise is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to fall prevention. Other factors, such as maintaining a safe home environment, wearing proper footwear, and addressing underlying health conditions, play crucial roles in reducing your risk of accidents. For instance, decluttering your living space, installing grab bars in the bathroom, and ensuring adequate lighting can significantly minimize hazards. Similarly, managing chronic conditions like arthritis, diabetes, or vision problems ensures your body is functioning optimally, supporting both your physical and cognitive health. Nutrition also deserves attention, as it directly impacts your energy levels, muscle recovery, and overall well-being. Focus on consuming nutrient-dense foods that fuel your body and support bone and joint health. Foods rich in calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, and protein are particularly beneficial for seniors. Hydration is equally important, as dehydration can lead to dizziness or fatigue, increasing your risk of falls. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Staying strong after 60 isn't just about preserving your physical health, it's about reclaiming your independence and embracing life with confidence. Every squat, stretch, or balance exercise you perform is an investment in your future self. You're proving to yourself that age doesn't define your abilities, that you have the power to shape your own narrative, one mindful movement at a time. Let me share one final story to drive this point home. A man named James, who was 80, had always been active, but began noticing stiffness and weakness in his legs after years of sedentary habits. Concerned about his declining mobility, he decided to take control of his health by incorporating leg-strengthening exercises, balance training, and flexibility stretches into his daily routine. At first, he could barely complete a single sit-to-stand without assistance, but he persevered, knowing that every effort counted. Over time, James regained his strength, improved his balance, and rediscovered his love for hiking, a hobby he thought he'd lost forever. These exercises didn't just protect him from falls, they reignited his passion for exploring the world around him. Finally, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey to discover how simple, effective exercises can help you prevent falls and stay strong after 60. If you found these strategies helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and share it with someone who might benefit from hearing these ideas. Together, we can inspire ourselves and others to take charge of our physical health and rewrite the narrative around aging. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay strong, and remember, your body is capable of incredible feats no matter your age. Here's to preventing falls, building resilience, and living life to the fullest, one step at a time.